So if you're a regular viewer of the channel, you'll know that we normally put out 2 to 3 review videos per week, and that spans across the whole year. So looking from the outside in, you might think it's quite an easy job. But from time to time, things don't quite go to plan. We'll get products that have issues that need to be, we need to dig a little deeper into finding out the root cause and to see if it is a widespread problem. And if we find that, we'll then report back to the manufacturer or the company of the product and get some feedback to them and see what they want to do about the issues, if they want to investigate them further. And that's exactly the problem we've come across in the last week with a new case that was due to launch by Fractal around the end of this month. This is the case that I'm talking about. I can't show you the case and I can't mention the name of it because we are under a strict embargo still, but I can talk about the problem that we've come across. So when I pulled the case out of the box, I noticed some minor build quality issues. That's quite common and it's not such a big deal. Sometimes things are built to a price and build quality isn't perfect, but there was also quite a major problem with the installation of graphics cards in this case. It was very difficult or almost impossible to insert a graphics card into the motherboard PCIe slot and get it fully located into the back of the case. I actually tried 3 different graphics cards. 2 of them had 3 slot style brackets on, the other was just a 2 slot bracket, and all of those suffered with the same problem. In the end, to actually get a graphics card installed in the motherboard and the case, I had to take quite a large flat bladed screwdriver to the PCIe slots at the back and bend the chassis so that the graphics card would fit in. The problem existed with all the cards, so straight away I know that it isn't a compatibility issue between a certain card and the case, and it is an actual flaw in the design maybe with the case. So we reached out to Fractal with our feedback and concerns on the issue. They were quick to respond within a couple of days. We heard back from them via email and they said, upon further investigation, we've discovered some cases may have a combination of too tight spacing for the PCIe slot brackets and too thick layer of paint. And they went on to say, for customers experiencing this issue, we encourage them to reach out to our customer service team who will provide support and the next steps. We also tested some of the remaining samples we had at HQ, which showed that if you applied a little pressure with your fingers on the collision point, pressing the metal inwards, you will have an easier experience making your GPU fit. They also said management and development team is still looking into this, top priority here. So at this point we pushed on with the review knowing that the embargo date was coming at the end of the month, ran all our usual tests, made our verdict. The video was basically ready to publish. But then on the 23rd of January, Fractal emailed again to say, we've decided to cancel the release of the case. Due to your findings, James, we have now included bigger research of the mass-produced units globally, and we find that the quality is just not of Fractal standard and what our customers would expect from a Fractal product. They continued by saying, I'm very sorry for the time and work you already have invested in this review. I just want you to know, James, how grateful we are that you provided all the content of your findings of the product. They have been invaluable. So the reason we're putting this video out today is just to quickly highlight that from time to time these things happen. You may spend a lot of time and effort creating a video, testing a product, only for the product to be pulled days before the launch is expected, and it can seem like a massive waste of time, or it could come across as being a massive waste of time, but we don't see it as a waste of time because in the end, due to our feedback and our testing, the end user will get a better product. And I'd also like to commend Fractal for how they've handled this. Some companies would have just pushed on with the launch, but Fractal has taken a look at the product, investigated the issue properly, and decided to at least delay or cancel the launch until the problem is fully investigated and resolved. So it means that pulling the product from launch after mass production has started with the aim of improving the product for a later launch. So it's great to see a company like Fractal that really cares about its products and about its customers. So that's all really just a quick video to let you know some of the things that go on behind the scenes here at Kitguru. If you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, subscribe to Kitguru if you're not already a subscriber. If you enjoy what we do here at Kitguru and you want to help support us, you can always head over to the store and pick up some of our merch, or you could even subscribe to our Patreon And as always, if you want to catch up on all the in-depth technical reviews, head over to our website.